now who's that?
I'll get it.
Hello.
What are you doing here?
Looking for you.
Oh, Ed, what do you want?
Rita, I couldn't talk to you on the phone, so I had to come.
You shouldn't have.
Rita, I want to talk to you.
Oh, Ed, please go away.
Rita, I've had a long drive.
Rita? Who is it? Why, Ed!
Hello, Viola.
Oh, come on in. Come in. Oh, Rita, of course you'll come in after coming all that way.
Thank you.
Oh, Ed, I'm so glad you're here.
All through? Can I take your cup?
Oh, yes, thanks. What are you doing here?
Well, I'm catching a flight. What about you?
I'm doing a job for Max.
Oh, well, I guess I should have guessed for that.
Yeah, he's sending me to Colorado.
Colorado, that's right. I'm going.
Where? Where in Colorado?
I'm going to Aspen. I'm going to a lawyers' convention out there. I thought I'd maybe do a little skiing while I was out there.
Oh, I'm going to Denver. He wants me to photograph a conservation convention.
Oh, sounds like fun.
Yeah, I thought I'd do some freelance work up in the mountains when I was through.
What flight are you on?
Mountain Airways.
Oh, I'm on a different one.
It's too bad. It would have been nice to fly out there together.
Yeah.
Where are you staying?
The Alpine Village Inn.
Yes, I know it. It's very, very nice.
Oh, really? You have reservations there?
Mm-hmm. Staying at the Lewis and Clark Hotel.
Oh, Lewis.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are beginning our descent into Denver Airport. We will be landing in approximately 10 minutes. Please make sure your seatbelts are fastened and your chairs are in their full upright position. Please observe the no smoking sign. Thank you.
That's right.
Where?
I'm going to Aspen. I'm going to a lawyers' convention out there. I thought I'd maybe do a little skiing while I was out there.
Where are you staying?
The Alpine Village Inn.
Yes, I know it.
And now, the guiding light.
Okay, we have 1 stoneware soup tureen with 6 bowls, 6 plates, and 6 saucers.
Okay, check.
That's right. And let's see. These I have. This is 1, 2, 3, 5 planter hangers. Macrame.
5, that's all?
Yep. I guess they're selling. People are hanging plants a lot these days. They're selling pretty well.
Well, I guess we'll have to order more. Okay, order more.
You know, I think we ought to order more of everything with Christmas coming. I hate to think of this rush coming up.
Hey, listen, now, don't think of it as a rush. Think of it as, profit for Cedars. And let's take a break. It is entirely too beautiful a day to be working so hard.
You are in a great mood, aren't you?
Well, not feeling bad.
Well, is there any reason in particular?
Yeah, I guess so. I think I feel great that I have my freedom again, that I can run my own life again. Feels good.
I always thought you could run your own life, though.
No, not when I was with Alan. You know, I have to admit something, though. I did feel a twinge when I thought that he wanted someone else.
Hope? Well, you know as well as I do that that never would have happened if they hadn't have been stranded on that island.
No,
like
I don't think so. I think Alan will never be true to one person. But I don't want to talk about Alan. Mike has gotten me over all of that, so...
I've noticed you've been a lot more happy these days.
Aw.
Ever since you've been seeing Mike, anyway.
Well, I think a lot of Mike.
I think you think a lot about Mike.
Oh, come on. Actually, I should have jumped the plane with him to Aspen, to tell you the truth.
Why didn't you?
Oh, I don't know. I thought you might not approve.
You know, I'd like to see the day that would ever stop you from doing anything.
Well, you wouldn't have approved, would you?
At one point, maybe I wouldn't have approved, but times change. I think I've changed, too.
Well,
I don't judge people the way I used to.
you've been seeing that Dr. Fairbanks, too, haven't you?
Yeah.
He's real good looking.
Jackie, I don't know if he's good looking or not. I mean, I practically grew up with him. I mean, ever since I was a kid, I've known him. I think I got to know him a little better when I went back to Bluefield and got reacquainted. Mostly I'm just comfortable with him, that's all.
Well, I'm glad you're going out, and I'm glad you aren't as depressed.
Thank
and
you.
I think I'll get back to work. Let's see.
Okay.
Oh, I was over at Alan's the other day running an errand, and I saw Ben.
Ben's back?
Yeah, I didn't know he'd gone anywhere.
Well, he had to go. His father was taken to the hospital.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, how is he?
He's fine. He seems fine. I mean, I wish I'd known about his father. I would have asked.
Well, their family was never very close, but if he's back, maybe I should go see him.
Yeah, I'm calling from the airport here in Aspen, so if you could just send a car over here, I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Your bag out in
Oh,
record time.
Thank you, Ray. Thank you.
Just glad you could make our conference after all.
Yeah, so am I. So am I. Say, and listen, I know you got a lot to do getting this thing organized, and I have a limousine picking me up here to take me back to the hotel.
Well, I could sure use the time. Some more of our guys are coming in from the coast.
Yeah, well, take care of them, and I'll get settled in.
Are you sure you can find your way all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure I can find my way.
Right. We'll get together before dinner.
Right, good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Colorado Airlines, Flight 8 to Aspen, now loading. Flight 8 to Aspen, ready at Gate 5.
Thank you.
Excuse me, is there time for me to make that flight to Aspen?
Yes, ma'am. 5 minutes. Do you need a ticket?
Yes. Is it possible to use the return to Springfield from Aspen?
You're not returning here to Denver.
I don't know.
Well, when you decide, just take it to the airport in Aspen. They'll take care of it there.
Fine.
Are those your bags?
Yes, I'll carry the small one.
Your baggage check is in there.
Right.
You only have 5 minutes, ma'am. You better hurry.
Yes. Thank you.
Rita, don't be uncomfortable with me.
Ed, you shouldn't have come.
Rita. Ed, she doesn't mean that.
Mama, please.
All right, now wait a minute. You two will want to talk, but first, can I get you some coffee, Ed?
No, bye, thanks. Honey, your mother's right, you know. We have to talk.
No, not now, Ed. No, excuse me.
Rita!
Vi, is she all right?
Well, I think she's going to be.
Vi, look, you would tell me if she was seriously ill, wouldn't you?
Ed, of course I would know. No, she's not.
I just want to talk to her.
Yes, and I want you to. Now, why don't you make yourself comfortable in there? I'll go up. I'll see if I can convince her.
Carmen? Carmen?
Hello, Lucille.
Well, I didn't expect you back.
Oh. Well, you knew that I was coming back, didn't you?
No, I mean, I didn't expect you back so soon.
Ah.
How is your family?
It's my father who's sick.
Of course. How is your father? It was his heart, wasn't it?
No, he had a stroke.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's still in the hospital.
I'm sorry. Well, it's a very serious condition. I mean, I should know.
Well, we are hoping that he'll pull through all right.
Well, I hope so, too.
Is, Amanda around?
No. No, she isn't.
Well, when you see her, will you tell her that I stopped by?
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Ben, are you back in Springfield to stay?
No, not for long. I know how much you must hate to hear that.
Well, yes, certainly. Of course I do.
Well, don't bother coming to the door. I can let myself out.
Oh, Rita.
Mama, please, I've got to think.
Ed took time from his work. He came all this way.
Well, I didn't ask him to.
No, but he's here now. Now, you must talk to him.
Oh, Mama, can't anyone understand? I don't have anything more to say.
I just can't bear to see you treating Ed like this. It's so unfair.
Oh, I can't help that.
Honey, you say you love him. You don't treat someone you love like this.
Mama, please stop.
But Ed wants to clear things up between you. Now, isn't that what you want, too?
Well, what can I say to him? Oh, Mama, I don't know what to do.
Oh, honey, I know it's hard. Can't you just follow what your feelings tell you?
Mama, my feelings are pulling me every which way. I didn't want him to know about the baby.
And you know that's impossible. He's bound to find out.
Not if I stayed here away from Springfield.
Rita, dear, you're not thinking straight. There's no way you can hide this. And anyway, Springfield isn't that far away. There are already people there who know about it. Greg Fairbanks. You can't keep this a secret forever.
I have been nothing but trouble for Ed ever since he met me.
That's not true. You've made him very happy.
Oh, he didn't look very happy today.
No, right now he's hurt.
Well, I'm the one who hurt him.
Yes, but Rita, he still loves you.
How can he?
And you still love him. Rita, Ed would help you if you'd let him.
Help me what, Mama? Bring up a child that might not even be his.
Yes, I think he would. I saw his face. I saw how he looked at you when he came in.
Mama, you don't know.
No, but I know Ed. He's a very good man. Oh, Rita, trust him. Talk to him. Tell him about the baby. Please.
What do you mean Ben's going back to Nebraska?
That's what he said.
Why? When is he going for good?
He didn't give me any details. He simply said that he was... God, his tea is cold. Oh, I don't know what's the matter with Carmen these days.
Mother, will you forget about the tea?
No, darling, I cannot. I will not put up with sloppy service. I don't care how long she's been with us. Would you pull the bell cord for me, please?
No.
What?
Not until you tell me what Ben said.
Oh, really? Amanda, that's all he said.
Mother, please.
Darling, I am telling you the truth. All he said when I asked him if he was here to stay was that he wasn't going to be here for long. That is all he said. He didn't spell out the details or give me his itinerary.
But what did he mean by that?
I haven't the vaguest idea. Ben and I don't communicate very well these days.
Oh, why?
Darling, I don't know, except that he seems to be guarded, so he doesn't want to tell me everything.
Really? Well, look who's talking.
Are you going to get Carmen for me or not?
Yes, I'll get her. And then I'm going to go over and talk to Ben myself.
Yeah.
Mike,
Hi, Ray. How you doing? I didn't expect to see you till later.
I just came by to apologize.
For what?
Well, I'm chairman of the arrangements committee, and I somehow miscalculated.
Well, what? What do you mean?
This conference got to be a whole lot bigger thing than we thought it would, and we've kind of overbooked the hotel. That's why you're stuck out here in the boonies.
You're apologizing for that?
Well, sure. All the action's in the main hotel building, the symposiums and meetings. All the members are there, too.
So I walk a little bit. That's all right.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mike.
No problem. No problem. I feel I'm camping out in luxury out here.
Why? It is nice and private.
Yeah, and quiet. And I wouldn't have a fireplace in the hotel, I'm sure.
Come to think of it, I think I've done you a favor.
I think you did, too. I'm glad you came by, Ray. I've been hitting it pretty hard lately, and I'm kind of tired. I thought maybe I'd get a little rest. Is it okay if I miss that meeting?
No problem. It's strictly an orientation thing. You know the drill. Name tags on the lapel, get acquainted with your colleague.
Yeah, well, I can get acquainted tomorrow.
Sure. I'll send around an agenda. And after you've caught up on your sleep, you and I'll get together and have a drink. I haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah, I know. Thanks, Ray. See you later.
You bet. De nada.
Bye. Don't worry about it. Yes, the number in Denver for the Lewis and Clark Hotel. Thank you. Yes, Elizabeth Marlar, please. Well, she should have checked in by now. I see. You sure? All right. Thank you.
At 2:45? Yeah, that's fine with me. Yes, sir. Okay, then. 2:45. Goodbye. Just a minute. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, about the same as always.
Can I come in?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. Come in.
Jackie said she saw you this morning.
Yeah, she did. Swelling.
How's your father?
Okay, so far.
I'm glad to hear that.
He had a pretty bad stroke, but he seems as if he's gonna pull out of it all right.
Well, I mean, where is he? Is he home, or how's your mother doing?
Well, Mom is holding up okay, and Dad has to be in the hospital for another week and a half, and then he's going to have to go into physical therapy for a few months.
Well, just as long as he's okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I only came by to see how your father was doing, so.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
What you doing? Unpacking?
Yeah, and repacking. I have to go back again.
You do?
Yeah, Jerry can't really handle things there, so.
What are you doing?
Well, I thought that I would do a load of wash before I
listen,
go, and then I.
You're doing this all wrong. You're gonna mix in your dirty clothes with your clean ones. I'll do it for you, okay?
Yeah, you're probably right.
So, how's your brother doing?
Oh, you know, he's okay. He's still kicking around the dirt tracks, hoping he'll be a big-time driver someday.
You know, he always used to worry me. I was afraid he'd get hurt.
Don't worry about him. I don't.
Not much, you don't.
Well, I try not to. Anyway, he's broke, as usual.
Your father's illness is very expensive, isn't it?
Don't even ask me about it.
Does he have hospitalization? Ben, what are you gonna do? How are they gonna...
I don't know. You know, we'll manage somehow. As a matter of fact, that's the main reason I'm back here right now.
Why?
Well, I have absolutely no credit in Omaha, and so I'm going to go to a bank this afternoon and see if I can get a loan.
Can I...
What?
I have a lot of money saved up.
Oh, no.
Let me lend it to you.
No, forget it.
Well, Rita has some. I can
Forget
get some
it.
from her. It's all right.
Look, it is not all right. I know that you don't have any money to spare.
Ben, I want to do something.
I know you do. Thank you very much for offering.
It's no big deal.
I can't take your money.
I wouldn't mind.
I know. But I can't take it.
Can I take your bags, ma'am?
Oh, yes, I wish you would. Is there a limousine to the Alpine Village Lodge?
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. It just left.
Do you know, is that where the lawyers' conference is being held?
Yeah, I believe it is. It's not very far. Can I get you a taxi?
Yes.
Ed, can you wait a little longer?
Yes, of course I can.
Oh, Ed, I think I know how you must be feeling.
You weren't able to convince her to talk to me?
Well, Ed, I thought I had. I guess maybe she changed her mind. You know, she's not sure of anything these days.
That's obvious.
Well, she's terribly upset now.
That's obvious, too, and that's what I want to understand.
I think she needs a little more time to get her feelings under control.
Vi, she's had time. She's been with you for days now.
I know, Ed. I know. And I haven't been as much help to her as I'd like to have been. I just wish I knew what I could do.
There is something you can do.
What?
You tell Rita that I'm not leaving here until I've talked to her.
Well, I've already told her that you're very determined.
You're damn right I am. I'm sorry, Vi, but... Vi, what's behind all this?
Well,
Has she talked to you about our problems?
no, not very much.
What has she said to you?
I think that's for you and Rita to discuss, Ed, but anyway, what little she's told me, I don't understand.
That makes two of us.
Tell me, Ed, how do you feel about Rita?
Vi, at this point, I'm about as mixed up about that as Rita is.
No, that's the one place she's not mixed up. Ed, as sure as I'm standing here, I know that Rita still loves you.
She has a very funny way of showing it.
Ed, I wish I could... All I can tell you is that I hope with all my heart that you and Rita are able to work this out.
It doesn't seem to be that simple.
No, but sometimes when we look at things the right way, there is a simple solution.
Not for us, apparently.
Oh, Ed, whenever two people are really close, there are bound to be problems.
That's just it. Apparently, we're not close. Vi, why is she behaving so strangely?
Well, the minute he looks at me, he'll know. I can't let him. Well, he is going to see me like this because it's not going to go away. There's just no hiding it anymore. All right, Dad, if you say you're getting a lot of exercise, I believe you. It's just that I know how much you hate exercise. Yes, we're talking about you now. Okay, I'll get off your back. Me? Oh, I'm feeling fine, really. Great. Listen, I tell you what, I'll call you later in the week, all right? And, I love you and, miss you and, I'll talk to you then. Okay. Bye, Dad. Hello, operator. Yes, I would like to speak to Mike Bauer in room 409.
Hello?
Hi, you'll never guess who this is.
Well, I certainly will. My favorite client.
The one who tracks you down, you mean, even when you're on vacation, that one?
Yeah, well, I don't mind.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. That doesn't make me feel quite so guilty.
So how are you?
I'm fine. I'm great. How's Aspen?
Well, great. So far, of course, I haven't been out of the cabin yet, hardly.
Well, don't tell me it snowed already.
Well, no, but plenty of powder on the ground, though.
Uh-huh. So you gonna go skiing soon?
Yeah, maybe tomorrow after the morning session.
Oh, God, I envy you.
Is everything okay back there, or did you call me because something's wrong?
No. Everything's fine. I just called because... Oh, I don't know. I hate to talk about business when I'm talking to you like this.
No, that's all right. It isn't strictly a vacation anyway. You know, I do have to attend some conferences.
Well, look. Did you tell me everything about the conference? I mean, with Alan and his attorneys and everything?
Yeah, why?
Well, I mean, are you sure that the divorce is going through, like, as smoothly as you hoped?
Well, sure, yeah, everything's fine. Why, did you hear something?
No. I just thought maybe Alan had, you know, thrown up some kind of roadblock or something. You know how he is.
No, no roadblocks, just the usual delays when waiting for Alan to sign some property settlement papers and things like that. But I'm not worried about that, are you?
No, I suppose not. Do you really want to know the truth?
Well, yeah. Why not?
Well, this time it might not be entirely the truth, but I didn't really call about the divorce.
Oh?
Nope. I'm here in the shop, and no one's here, no customers, no one to help me, and I'm just sort of lonely.
Oh. All by your lonesome, huh?
All by my lonesome. And so I just sort of wanted to hear your voice.
Well, that's okay. I'm glad you called.
Really?
Yeah. And anytime you need to hear a friendly voice, you can call me, okay?
Now, don't make any rash promises. I might hold you to it.
Well, I hope you do.
Well, I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Well, I was just reading up on some extradition law in case I need to use it in Puerto Rico for something.
Oh, well, don't let me bother you, really. Just, Oh, I tell you what. Don't forget to look at my friends. You know, the Goffs, the ones I told you about?
Oh, yeah. Right. Well, no, if I get a chance, I'd be glad to. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, I'll talk to you.
Yep. Soon.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
I'm so sorry to hear about your father.
Oh, thank you. I think he's going to be all right. It's just a matter of time.
I wish there was something I could do to help.
No, there isn't really. It's, you know, we'll work it out.
So, are you going to have to go back there to Nebraska?
Yeah.
Well, why don't I make you some coffee?
No, that's okay.
Well, I'd like a cup too, if you don't mind.
All right, if you want.
Mother told me you got back a couple of hours ago, but I guess you had to go out for a while.
Yeah, I did. I went to the bank to apply for a loan, but since I don't have any collateral, you know, they have their rules.
That's terrible. Didn't you tell them you have a good job?
You won't believe what the problem is.
What?
Well, I hate to be in debt, so I've always paid cash for everything or gone without.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have any credit record. They can't loan me money because I've never borrowed any money.
That's crazy.
Yeah, well, tell me about it.
You know, you don't have to borrow money from a bank.
Oh, well, where else am I supposed to get
I
it?
can loan you the money.
Amanda, no, forget it. There's no chance.
Ben, don't let your pride stand in the way. This isn't for you. It's for your father.
Look, I am sorry, but I can't.
I don't understand. After everything you've done for me, you won't let me do this one thing for you? Ben, that isn't right. Please. Why not?
All right. I'm going to pay you back as soon as I go back to work.
Don't worry about that.
I really appreciate this.
Well, I'll get the money first thing tomorrow morning. I promise.
Ray, that you?
I left my luggage in the lobby.
I'll get it later.
Ed? Would you like a cup of tea?
No, thanks, Vi. Really nothing.
Well, I think I'll make some anyway. I could use a cup. I think we all could.
Is she coming down?
Well, she said she would.
Well, that's a step in the right direction anyway.
Yeah. I'll be in the kitchen.
Ed.
Well, I'm glad you finally decided to come down and see me.
Ed, please don't use that tone with me.
I'm sorry, I don't know what tone to use with you anymore.
You took me by surprise. I had to think.
And have you thought?
Look, I apologize for taking so long.
Well, that's all right. Vi and I had a nice talk. She can't explain your behavior either.
Well, if I can't explain it, how can anybody else?
Rita, this may be my last hope of getting through to you.
I suppose it is.
Look, I've had a chance to think this afternoon, too.
Where's my mother?
She's in the kitchen. She knows we want to be left alone together.
She's very determined that we talk this out.
Rita, listen to me. I've gone over and over this in my mind since you left me. I've hardly thought of anything else.
Well, I've been going through the same thing.
Yes, but you know why you're acting this way. I don't.
Look, Ed, I left Springfield because...
No, wait a minute. There's something I want to say first. Rita, whatever's happened, it's over. I want to forgive what you've done. I want to forget what's happened. I think I can. Can you?
Look at me.
Rita, I want you to come home to me.
Look at me.
What?
Can't you tell?
Tell what?
Ed, can't you tell?
Rita, my God, you're pregnant.
That's right.
Rita.
Don't.
What do you mean, don't? This is wonderful.
Is it?
Oh, I see.
This has been The Guiding Light. Fashions provided by Lily Rubin Salon, South Southwest, Stephen Burrows for Cop Ferrat, and Barney's.